give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. And they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh,
In the middle is Cooper. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Power football with the run. Takes him back to the run. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
there we go.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense.
Oh, shit.
And he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
They start the afternoon with a run.
All right, there we go.
Goes nowhere.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Kept it, he's past the mark. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. Quarterback making checks. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Singleton. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Run in the red zone, it's Johnson. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Jennings. It's caught.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback got it himself. Little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. That's why you had a big play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch,
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it, right?
There we go.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is
There we go.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Grab near the marker. It's not just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet.
That's what I'm talking
All
about.
down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and retain balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Harding.
Sir.
Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Yes, sir.
SMU.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's open on the line. They bring him down with the big play along with the sticks.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Unloads to the
Give me that.
wideout.
Good D.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He'll take the deep shot. Gets it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Oh, what the?
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds something brewing. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Singleton.
Nice.
Down at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. He'll pull it down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
Oh, God damn.
And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best block impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO. I just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play.
Turning it on. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be first and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on first and goal?
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play.
Huh.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Man, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but it chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Man, get the oh my God. Okay. All right.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, blowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets back at the end of the play. Instead of putting my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air, it's Mendoza. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities.
Touchdown.
Makes a move.
Ain't catching him.
Got it on the road.
He is gone.
And there he goes. They won't get
Good shit, Chris. Good block.
He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just on first
What the
down.
fuck?
Throw.
That weak
This will
fucking.
be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Safe completion on the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be third down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man. He's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just...
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
That's what I'm. Oh my God! Pick the fucking ball, man.
I love the decision the QB made there.
Of course, it's Indiana, man. They ain't gonna give me that
Get it
shit.
out of his hands fast.
It's
Just needs to
Indiana.
make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Any other team, that's
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down.
they ain't gonna give it to me.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to
Indiana.
scramble, you're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
What the fuck? Oh, what a safety was it?
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball
They
back
gotta catch the pick.
to his receiver,
Missed opportunity. Touchdown.
catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson.
Get out of the way. Fuck. Move.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you...
Oh, he gone. Damn.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Making side adjustments here. The handoff to Johnson.
Nice.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Ooh.
Here's the handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let them go to work.
They'll leave it with him. Bates his man down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's got it.
There we go.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
To give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on second and goal. To the ground with the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Russ.
Critical juncture in the
Good
game
shit.
late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
And the
Listen
extra
to
point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab, it's Becker.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So
That's mine.
play calling standpoint,
Man, and then they let him catch it. Man, that's Indiana.
About this senior picking
That's
up
Indiana.
and making a nice play on that one. Clock
It's
is
Indiana.
stopped long enough to move the chains, but they got to get lined up and spike it, David.
Yeah, spike it really quickly. Then you get
Insane.
organized when the clock's not running. Get the these next few plays that are going to be critical to determining the outcome of the game.
Looking to the big tight end.
About to say,
Dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this
pick that. Man, these niggas. But you know what? They gonna win. They gonna win. They giving these men this bullshit, bro. They gonna fucking win.
QBs like this are so hard to
Been
defend.
catching it on
They
2
know
people.
what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the
Shit
corner route.
crazy.
Take advantage. Hit it right now.
Shit, fucking crazy. They gonna fucking win, bro.
The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Gotta find a completion on this one. Going for 6.
Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Get these sorry ass Hoosiers out of here, nigga. Let's fucking go. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. At home. I'm time to give me my goddamn pick. Fucking overrated ass motherfuckers, man. How we do it in the D. You see that D on this shirt. Triple D.
Go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've
Yes,
got a
sir.
ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing
Get
their
the
A
fuck
game,
out of here.
they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing.
Damn,
for them
motherfucker,
moving
they
ahead.
use
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number 1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work